I get inspired, I'm going to press record. Welcome to the Pay the Mortgage Podcast, episode 2. You know, it's a beautiful day out here in Philadelphia. I decided to go to the market, get me some lunch meat, you know, do some regular stuff, sucker free on a Sunday. I mean, and I go in the market, as a single man, I'll be praying. I can go in there, get my whatever, be walking through the aisle, try to meet me a pretty plus size woman. I was unsuccessful today. Y'all know what's crazy? Like when I was in a relationship and I be walking through the shopping, the supermarket with my girl, I would see some of the prettiest women in the world. Like just like yo, but being in a relationship, I was content. I'd be like, yo, it is what it is. But as soon as I became single, I go in the market, walking around on my lonely Larry John. You know what I mean? Just praying I can meet me somebody, and I'll be the snack line, preferably. Where all the plus size women at with the big old buns. But unfortunately, none of that today. None of that. None of that. Anyway, until then, we on. We on. It's episode number 2. Like I said last night, I get inspired. I'm just gonna press the record button, and whatever happens, we just gonna keep it organic. Like I woke up this morning, I was thinking about a few things. Was scrolling online, I seen a few subjects I wanted to address. Um, the first thing I want to talk about today is relationships. Right? Is it me or is this generation like cooked when it comes to like relations and how you treat people and how wrong is right in relationships, and particularly in the black community, how wrong is right. Like you can go as a man, I'll give you the male perspective because I'm a grown ass man, right? As a man, you can go into a relationship and you like, yo, this is it. Most men in particular, most men won't even get into relationships with a woman unless they feel like she's the one. We rarely commit if we don't feel like she's the one. So we go into relationships like, yo, I'm gonna be the best version of ourselves. But like most of the time as a man, as a grown man, the best version of ourselves is probably the most boring version of ourselves. What's up, Jenny? Miss Sanchez, how you doing today? Good afternoon. Life is good. One love to you. Um, Back to what I was saying, like the best version of ourselves is mostly the most boring version of ourselves. Like we try to go to work, we try to come home, we try to text our girl during our lunch break, we try to talk to our girl. Sometimes we FaceTime our woman and we don't even talk. Like we be so happy to see a woman's face or a woman's face that we just sit there and watch. My ex used to be like, yo, why you be on FaceTime and don't say nothing? Cause I just be watching. Like, yo, like this is wifey right here. I'm just happy to see you today. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And our best version of ourselves normally don't work. Because most women, they want to know, they honestly want you to have hoes, but don't have hoes. They want to know that women like y'all, but don't like my man. It's like a dopamine thing. Like y'all need the excitement. Right or wrong, y'all can hit me up and say, Marley, you wrong. Marley, you wrong. But that's just my experience. Like I said, the most boring version of us is probably the worst version. Like when we out here cheating, I'm not saying me, but I'm just saying in general. When we out here cheating, you do that to me, oh my God, you my husband, my man, my man, my man. But then they sit back in the back of their mind, they say, what have I been doing to make him cheat? And they start feeling like they losing, and then they start fighting for that man. But if a man don't cheat, come home and be the best version of themselves, oh, he born. I need somebody else. So what y'all do is y'all start building with another guy, preferably somebody that been in y'all DMs for like 6 months, and y'all been ignoring them. Then all of a sudden y'all send them a hey big head DM, and y'all start talking. Y'all start building, and for 6 months y'all talking to that man, and y'all in a relationship the whole time. The man don't even be knowing, and y'all just build and build and build until one day you call your man and you say, can we take a break? Yeah, take a break season. Like a man that wasn't born yesterday knows that let's take a break means I met somebody else. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm willing to take a shot. Did he smash? He may or may have not smashed, but in her mind, she already created the picture of him smashing. Real rap. So you be sitting there in disbelief, like, yo, like, she really leaving me. And at the end of the day, like, she been kicking it with this guy for months and you never knew it. You know what I mean? But anyway, like to piggyback off of what I'm saying, like I'll get into another topic regarding relationships. Ladies in particular, how do y'all feel about physical touch in a relationship? Does it matter to you? Does it not matter? Because somebody like me, I don't get into a relationship just to sit on the couch and just stare at you. Like, I want you touching me, kissing on me, rubbing my bald head. Yeah, I got a bald head and I ain't got no hair. You know what I mean? Rubbing on my head, asking me how my day went, just being naturally touchy feely. I need it. Like, I've actually been in situations where I've been in a room with somebody I was with and it was nothing. Just sitting there on the couch, just watching TV. She like 2 feet away, but it feels like 100 yards away. You know what I mean? I hate that. Like my next situation I get in, my girl gotta touch me every single day. Or whenever I see her, she gotta show me that she has some type of feelings about me. It is what it is. I'm definitely touchy feely. What up, Nathan? What up, TC Money? What's up, y'all? I mean, like and subscribe to the channel, Roam Alone Music page. What's up, Pibble? What's good? Pibble is the GOAT. What up? How you doing? What's good with you? But yeah, we all like I said, like I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and we gonna close this one out. We gonna go to the next subject. My girl definitely gotta be plus size. She gotta have them big old macaroni arms. She can cook some fire ass potato salad, have a big old booty, a great personality, loves me, loves the ground I walk on. Just love a man. Just love a grown ass man. It is what it is. Um, Next subject, we gonna go over to like something I saw on YouTube earlier, concerning on the Houston downside type side of things. My man All Star Jr. from Detroit was living out Texas for a while, out there making a name for himself as a rapper. Shout out to Detroit. You know what I mean? They some real ones out there. Um, my man was out having fun with his family, and Jay Prince Jr. from the Rap A Lot family Mob Ties. He ordered a guy named what's his name, Ben 10, to run up on the dude, snatch his chain. Like, y'all gotta understand that like people personal space is everything. Like, what make you feel like as a man you can run up on another grown man and snatch his chain? In hip hop, having your chain coming into an event, leaving an event with your chain on is a badge of honor. So getting your chain snatched, it definitely like a stripe in our community. Like, cause somebody like if you was crazy, you wasn't letting. What I'm trying to say is, you let somebody walk up to you within your 12 feet of personal space and grab your chain and you didn't do nothing. But my man All Star Jr. wasn't having it. Like, the ball Ben 10 ran up on him, tried to take his chain. He took the burner off his waist and hit him with his own burner. That man in the hospital, probably paralyzed right now, in critical condition. Like I don't wish bad on my worst enemy. So shout out to Ben 10. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But this mob top boss at the end of the day, like they keep putting themselves in the middle of shit. Like, shout out to Takeoff. Rest in peace, man. Like rest in peace to Takeoff. Um, shout out to Offset. He just got shot the other day. Wish him a speedy recovery. I don't want to see nobody get shot out here. Like me personally, I've been shot at twice in my life. I ain't never been hit. I don't wish that on nobody. I don't wish that on nobody. So shout out to Offset at the end of the day. Um, let's move on to the next thing. Gucci Mane. I talked about Gucci Mane in my last episode, but I feel like I ain't say enough. I feel like Gucci Mane is a stand-up dude. Like imagine somebody like he been gangster all his life, probably been the worst version of himself. He go to prison. He find him a woman that loves him and appreciates him, takes his 2 million and balloons it to whatever. I mean, made that man a bunch of money. It's rare out here that you have a woman that's going to help you. You know what I mean? They normally take the money and spend it, but it says a lot about her character, how she took that money and turned it into something for that man to come home to. He came home, he started signing artists on this 1017 record label. What up, Pibble? Is the GOAT. What up? Um, yeah, and unfortunately that man, he was too real for TV, he got locked up. He came home while he came home. Like the thing with the ghetto, right? Is when you die as a rapper, when you go to jail, you sell more records. It's a sad thing. When you just hear everything on stage, people don't appreciate you. You get on stage, you shoot videos, people don't appreciate you. But as soon as you die, or as soon as you go to jail, they start appreciating you more. I mean, in our community, it's so ass backwards in the black community. Ass all the way backwards. You know what I mean? So he came home. He felt like Gucci didn't appreciate his cousin that passed away. I forget his name. Blame the mind, not the heart, but I forget his name or whatever. He also felt like that it was time for him to re-up his contract because he outperformed his contract, just like NFL players. They sign a deal within a year or two. If they outperform that 3, 4 year deal in a year and a half, they want to go back to the negotiation table and see if they can get more coins in their pocket. So they negotiated to meet up in Dallas once again. Shout out to Dallas, shout out to Texas, Houston in the house. Um, they meet at a studio. They get to the studio. Um, Pooh asked to renegotiate his contract, and I guess Gucci felt like he didn't do enough to renegotiate. So once that happened, he just took it to Memphis, and shout out to Memphis. He took it to Memphis and tried to strong arm the ball. So when you got a pistol aimed at you, you can just have one A or B option. A, say do it, you know what I mean? Because you feel like if somebody pull a burner out on you, just pull it. Or you submit. So that man probably was thinking about his wife, his kid. Like I said in the beginning, Gucci ain't the gangster he used to be. He went out, he got married, he had a kid. He think about life a little bit more. So you know what I mean? He got robbed. He got his chain snatched. His money, 3,600 taken from him. That's some mortgage payments right there. He took some money from him, took his earrings, took his chains, and robbed his homies. So man, I don't know. Like yeah, like he had like guards. He had like off-duty police officers, but they wasn't in position to do nothing. Like I said, an AK-47 and make anybody reconsider their life decisions or whatever. So, one false move and that long pistol bullet to go through your body. But do I think he gonna cooperate? I doubt it. You know what I mean? If he do, it is what it is. But in my heart, I feel like he not gonna cooperate. I mean, somewhere down the line, the man Pooh Shiesty, he probably gonna do a little bit of time for violating his ankle monitors, his house arrest. But if the boy don't testify, I don't think it is gonna go any further than what it is. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Next subject. I just heard that Chris Brown and Usher is about to start a tour. That shit gonna be wild. You know what I mean? So that's two talented dudes. You know what I mean? Sold millions of records, adored by a million women, billions of women. Like speak of that, like how do y'all feel? Like as a regular man, would you allow your woman to pay like front row seats to be at a Chris Brown Usher concert where Chris Brown is pulling girls on stage and French kissing them and Usher is feeding females cherries? So the females that are in relationships, like, what would you do if Usher decided to feed you a cherry or Chris Brown decided to French kiss you? You in a relationship or you married? Would you risk it all? Honestly, my opinion, Marjubahi, I hope I said that right. What up, bro? Like, my opinion, I'm from Philly, bro. I'm from Philadelphia. Where you from? Born and raised in Philadelphia, North Philly. Where you from, homie? Anyway, my honest opinion, I feel like my woman would take that chance. Like, I feel like the average woman, they watch TV for years. Shout out to Iran. You know what I mean? Shout out to Iran. I love you, bro. I don't appreciate Trump sending his folks over to your side of the world and making shit fucked up. I love all y'all, man. I love you, man. I love the women out there. I love the fellas. Appreciate y'all. Molly Mall worldwide. You know what I mean? Press subscribe, bro, and subscribe to my channel and stay up, stay in tune. I feel like my girl, like I believe in my girl, but I feel like my girl would take that chance. I feel like the average woman, that's good, bro. That's good. I'm glad y'all see. Thank you, bro. I feel like the average woman watch TV and they adore people and they feel like this is my chance. I'll never get another chance again. I'ma shoot my shot. I'll make up with my boyfriend. He's soft. We'll break up for a month. I'll give him some head and we'll make up. And in her mind, she'll go to her girlfriends and be like, yo, girl, that bitch Usher, that motherfucker Usher, he fed me a cherry and Chris Brown French kissed me. You know what I mean? We went to the hotel and I gave him the 3-hole special. And they'll laugh about it and then she'll go home to that man. He'll spend the rest of his life reminding her that she screwed Chris Brown, trying to make her feel guilty, but she ain't gonna feel guilty. Definitely, definitely took that chance. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All in all, life is good, man. Like, but to be like the average dude in a relationship, like, if you ain't rich, homie, no play. What up? What up, homie, no play? You don't play, do you? So I just feel like the average dude, if you ain't at a bag, you in a relationship, at some point your girl will remind you that you don't have a bag. So like we gotta grind, we gotta get up every day and just keep moving. If we don't wake up, we don't eat. We gotta keep making money. Like I say, as long as you the average dude, like you behind the 8 ball, man. Like a female, she can walk into a room with no money, just have a fat ass, a big breast, and meet the richest guy in the room. Men got it a little bit harder. You know what I mean? So shout out to the hardworking men that just keep it moving, staying sucker free out here. You know what I mean? It's people out here that's driving Mercedes Benzes and got $47 in their account. It's people out here with the most expensive pocketbooks and it costs more than their emergency funds. It costs more than their emergency funds. Like it People be out here fronting, like, so, like, you might be sitting at the bus stop and you see somebody pull up. Just don't be like, damn, I wish I was them, because you don't know what they going through. Yeah, you don't know what they going through. You don't know what they struggling for. It's people out here. It's business owners. It's people out here making a couple dollars. They going on trips. They going out the country. They blowing their whole bag out. They showing off for people. Shit, smashing random dudes. Coming home with stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and they posting up on Instagram. You like, damn, I want their life. You'll get there. Just take your time out here. Take your time. Like, take your fucking time out here. You gonna get there. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's people out here, man, like I said, they blowing the bag out the country, coming home. They can't even afford their kids' tuition because they didn't blew the bag. Man, I done seen a lot. I done heard a lot. So, man, just try to live your regular life. Whatever you don't have it. Maybe play the lottery a few times a year. You might hit that lottery. Don't forget about Molly Mall. I need that little 20 grand. Give me 20 grand. You got that 20 million. All I need is 20 grand. I mean, I'm just letting you know in advance. But no, yo, just y'all figure it out. Definitely figure it out, man. We all out here trying to pay our mortgages and pay our car notes and just be the best versions of ourselves. Listen, I ain't out here fronting. If I don't have it, I don't have it. I'm broke. I'm out here just trying to get it out. I ain't never had shit. I was brought up in North Philadelphia. I grew up in Johnson Home Projects. I spent a short period of my life in Richard Island Projects. I lived across the street from Richard Island Projects in New Homes with my pop and his girlfriend and my sisters and brothers. Rest in peace to my brother Aaron Bennett. What's up, Latrice? My mom Shirley, Mama Shirley. I mean, I stayed in Johnson Home Projects with my grandma Barbara. 2625 Ridge Drive, North Philly, y'all. I mean, I stayed on 25th and Thompson. I mean, shout out to my Wall Zone family. Too many people to name in flesh and in heaven. Shout out to my Wall Zone, 25th and Thompson. Shout out to all my family and friends. Raheem, Nafis, Shafi, my brother Dawson, I love you, bro. Shit, my sister Naima, I love you. My sister Rashima, I love you. My sister Vanessa Griffin, I love you. I want to shout out to my Griffin family, my Butler family, all my Griffins. I love y'all dearly. My cousin Peachy, my cousin Radine, my cousin Marquita, my cousin Shanae, Shania. So many people to name. My aunt Charlene, my dad Vance, my aunt Nisi, shit, my cousin Stephanie. I love all y'all. Marley love his folks. If I ain't name y'all, blame it on the mind, not the heart. I'll get back to y'all. It's gonna be a million episodes. What up, Charles? I'm going on. What's going on, bro? Where you from? So I can shout out your town or your city or your country. Where you from? Where everybody from? Marley Marl fuck with all y'all. But yeah, shout out to my family and my friends. Shout out to my brother Mac G, my brother Sharif Green. What up, bro? From the ATL? That's what's up, man. I can't wait to get out there. The fat girls is popping out there with all them big old buns. Can't wait to get out Atlanta. I've been out there one time. I was out of town. I stayed on Peachtree. I was out of town with the Clips and shout out to my man Ab Lava and the Re-Up Gang. I was out there. We went to Gladys Knight restaurant, was out there eating. It was big booties walking around everywhere. It was love, man. Um, yeah, we was out there with Diamond D. Shout out to Killer Mike. Killer Mike was backstage. I remember that night, bro. Shout out to Killer Mike. It is what it is. It's before the Grammys. Shout out to you Grammys, bro. We don't hate in Philadelphia. We congratulate. Shout out to Killer Mike. Um, I would like to see it take a lot of balls to turn on the camera, look dead in the camera, and just talk. Focus on the world. Yeah, man, all the fat girls out there. Shout out to the fat girls. Pretty fat girls. Marley Marl love the fat girls. Give Marley Marl a hug, motherfucker. Let me shake that arm. Let me shake that jiggly arm. Squeeze that pretty booty. It is what it is, yo. I'm just being honest. Transparency is real. The truth never lies out here. What part of ATL you from, Charles? Yawning again. They gonna call me yawning ass Marley. Man, I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful that I'm sucker free every day. I got a good heart. I'm loyal. I'm down to earth. I'll talk to anybody. I'm talented. I make people happy. I put smiles on people's faces. See? I put smiles on people's faces out here. It's all right to smile, man. You can't be hard forever. Man, I used to walk around with a mean face, with my hands balled up every day, mad at the world for what? You know what I mean? I used to be out here just I didn't even know I was funny. I used to just say shit and people used to burst out laughing, but I never laughed. You know what I mean? I had to grow up and learn that it's okay to smile and be a gentleman and say hi to people and say hello. I just feel like hello is the start of any conversation. Like if I say hello to you and you look at me and walk away, that says a lot about you. It's polite to say hello back. Even if you're not interested or if you feel like I'm a op, just say hello. I say hello to my enemies because I say hello to my worst enemy because tough times don't last long. The people that you hate it end up being the people that you love. You can't hate people forever, and I ain't no fucking hater. So you know what I mean? Like I said, life is good. It's definitely a sunny day out here in Philadelphia. It's 72 degrees. Like I said, I went to the market. I'm just getting back from the market. I'm sitting in my driveway. I mean, and I just was like, yo, let me press play. Let me press record and just speak whatever's on my mind, speak my truth. And if it resonate with people, so be it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm out here trying to touch one subscriber at a time. Like and subscribe my page. Like, if you want, if the world, if y'all want to follow me, y'all can follow me at Rome Alone Music. That's Rome Alone Music, all the way across. When y'all go to the page, y'all see the logo. Just like and subscribe. Show your boy some love. Follow my music. Follow my journey. I'm working on an album called I Am Low Pro. I got one guest appearance. Shout out to Dark Low. I mean, the only feature on my album right now. The rest of it is just me, choruses, verses, loud. I'm about to get up out of here and take my lunch meat in the crib, put the headphones on and write some lyrics. I mean, if anybody got any products that they want to endorse, hit me up. Hit me up at Rome Alone Music. Send me a DM. If it's hoodies, is streetwear, is beard products, I got a beard. Shit, I might even get my own beard products to sell or whatever. But I'm out here just promoting myself, trying to just be the best version of myself. You know, I don't want to die alone out here, so what's up? What the fuck is up? Marley Marl signing off. One love. It's the Pay the Mortgage podcast where we out here just trying to pay the mortgage and stay sucker free. Marley loves you. I'm out. Peace.